So I hope this is recording right. Can't really see myself, so I don't know if you could see like half my face or what. Okay, so anyway. So this is a video I'm making for the RUHCUS project that I'm doing. This is day 7, so it's been a week since my RUHCUS ceremony. And I guess I just wanted to use a video because I've been blogging a lot and the blogs have been really long because I haven't been able to update often. So when I do, it's like pretty wordy. So I just wanted to talk about a little bit about like the week and like how things have been going throughout this first week. Then hopefully I will update more often so I don't have to do these whole long things. So let's see. So yeah, so my experience with my RUHCUS so far has been like really great. Like the first 4 days I was like super confident, maybe just because I knew like I was doing something about the issues that I had, and knowing that I'm trying to learn to be more positive about myself and to let go of these issues, like maybe that made me more confident, like when I would talk to people or like interact with people. I would just feel more like, yeah, I should be confident in who I am. And then but I knew I was on a high. Like I totally knew I was on a high. So I knew that that wasn't going to be how it's going to be for like all 30 days, because this is like you facing your issues. Like this is me facing my issues of insecurity, and I know it's not all going to be like rainbows and sunshines like it was like the first 4 days. So like the past 3 days have been a little bit harder just because I don't know, I guess I experienced some things where I was in like kind of uncomfortable situations, and like I'm always kind of awkward, and I always have like social anxiety. And in one case, like I was drinking, and it was really fun until like I got emotional. Nothing bad happened or anything, but I just got emotional over just some issue, something that was said, and it wasn't anything directed at me, but it was basically just like about queer rights and how not everyone is supportive, and it kind of caught me off guard in the situation, and like I was just drinking, so I just started crying, and that made me feel insecure about like the way that I interact with people. Like I shouldn't have to drink to like get to meet new people. And then because I was drinking, it made me get emotional. So I was like, okay, so maybe for the rest of the 30 days, I shouldn't use drinking as like a way to like connect with people or use it as a crutch, for when I'm feeling insecure, because I can tend to do that. So I kind of realized some things, and I also realized that how negative my inner dialogue is. Like no matter what I do, like it's not good enough, or it's like not right enough. So I need to just focus a lot on that. Like I think my inner dialogue is a bigger problem than I thought it was. So I had some realizations from these first 7 days, and the first one was, like I said, don't drink when I'm around new people, because I'll use it as a crutch. Like instead of actually allowing myself to be myself, I'll like let the alcohol like allow me to do that. I also need to focus on being the voice in my own head and being a positive voice in my head, and I need to learn to accept compliments, because I've noticed that every time someone gives me a compliment, I'll either try and compliment them back right away so that the attention is like deflected from me, or I'll like start self-deprecating, which is like horrible, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting for me, and I'm sure it's exhausting for whoever's talking to me. And I can't assume that people think the worst of me. Like I just have this cloud in my brain that makes me think that people just will not like me, or they'll think horrible things about me, and I'm like, why? Like, it's just me. I'm the one thinking horrible things about me. So I really need to change that. So that was like my list of 4 realizations so far. And I think I wanted to make my RUHCUS a little more concrete, because even though every day I am doing things that make me vulnerable to rejection and more vulnerable to people, I think I need more concrete ways of like measuring things. So I came up with the fact that every day I should have a list, or if not a list, then at least one reason why I love myself, so that I can practice that positive self-talk, and one person that I really appreciate, one person who was there to support me, because this is like a community project as well. So here are my lists that I made for the week. And my lists have at least 7, because it has been 7 days. And honestly, to tell you the truth, when I was coming up with my list of like reasons to love me, I couldn't really think of anything. And then at first I was trying to force it, and then I was like, wait, if you can't think of anything, then like face that issue. Like, why can't I think of any reasons why I should love myself today? And to be honest, it was just because I've been so exhausted. Like, I am extremely exhausted. I haven't slept. I've been working on projects and like so many different things, and I'm so tired and I'm so burnt out that I guess it's hard to be positive a little bit. But while doing that and allowing myself to be honest, I came up with my first real thing for me to be grateful for, was that I allow myself to be honest. And that's definitely a reason to love myself. Like, I don't have to be fake. Like, trying to be fake and trying to force stuff, it can be really harmful. So to allow myself to be honest and say I'm really having a hard time making up this list, I appreciate that about myself. And then I also realized that I get a lot of things done. So, even when I'm being lazy, which is probably one of the reasons that I was finding it hard to make a list of reasons why I love myself, because I've been kind of, like I said, I'm burnt out, I'm exhausted, so I'm kind of like lazy, I guess you would say. But even when I'm being lazy, I get so much stuff done. So, I mean, that's another reason to love myself, and I'm proud of the work that I do, so that's another reason. Also, I don't quit, even when things get hard, or even if I'm a little bit lethargic for a while. Like, I'll get right back up and know exactly what I need to do, and I'll do it, and I don't quit. Also, I felt like I look good today, so that's another reason. And I hope that I can get to the point where I always like how I look, and I always feel good about myself, like regardless of society's beauty standards and stuff. So that sounds like another ruckus for the future. 6 is I genuinely care about people, and I genuinely want to see them succeed. And I just noticed how throughout the week, I've like the positive things that I have tried to support people and like the work that they're doing, as well as just like focus on the good things that people have been doing. And 7, also, I stand up for people when I know how to and when I can. Like, I just like speak up. Like, there's a instance, I guess. Well, I don't really want to say anything specific because, I just don't right now. But yeah. So those are 7 reasons. And then my list of people to appreciate. Number 1 would be all of my friends who attended the RUHCUS ceremony and supported me. That was amazing. That really made me feel like I can trust people, like I can reach out to people, and I can actually consider people like my friends. Like, not that I didn't before. I know that probably sounds really sad, but I just mean that I put up so many walls that it's hard for me to really connect with people, and that showed me that I can, because people do want to be there for you, and people want to be good friends to you as well. So that really like impressed me a lot. 2nd would be Sonia, because she started the RUHCUS project, and like without her, like, wouldn't even be doing this, wouldn't even have this like great like way and tool and project for me to like delve into these issues. And it has been helping me a lot, and it's only been 7 days, but it's been great. I want to give a shout out to my friend Cindy, because we go way back. We go way back, and like we started hanging out a lot again, and it's really great. Like, she's super awesome. She's really supportive, and she's really fun, and she's just like a great person. So I really appreciate having her around, and like just being her friend and having her be my friend. Never done a video like this before. Okay, 4, I really appreciate Stephanie, C, and Jeannie, Tran. I know that they don't come in a package. Like, I know that you are 2 separate people, but I just really appreciate the both of you, and you guys are always there, and I think the 3 of us share like a lot of similar goals, and I think we've been able to talk about that, and I appreciate that. And I also just really appreciate like the people that you are, and like being able to get to know you. And we had really good times in California and at La Mujer Obrera. Well, meeting with them today, that was fun. And I just really appreciate getting to know you and just having you guys in my life. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Or, they are amazing. I don't know if they'll watch this. My mom, oh my god, my mom, she goes through so much stuff. She goes through a lot, all the time. And she's going through something right now. And she does so much for me and my sisters, and she listens to me rant all the time. So I really appreciate her, because she lets me be myself, and that's definitely a reason to appreciate her. And my dad, I don't really get to see him a lot since the semester started, but he's always looking out for me and my sister, and he's just like always there. and I definitely appreciate him just for like being who he is, and he is who he is, and that's one thing I really admire about him is like he never lets anybody make him feel, I guess, inferior, and he's always himself. Like he's just always comfortable being himself. That's great. And finally, my friend Ashley, for being supportive of me, like always since I met her, and of my ruckus. She was always supportive of that idea of me doing one, and she said some really wonderful things, and I really appreciate that she followed her dreams and that she wants to make a difference, because that's not easy, but she like took risks and she followed her dreams, and she's doing it not just for herself but for other people, and I really appreciate that and appreciate meeting her. So those are 7 people that I appreciate this week and always, but so hopefully I'll have at least if not a list, then just one reason to love myself and one person I can appreciate every day, and that might be one way to make my RUHCUS project a little bit more concrete, and I'm sure that it will develop as the 30 days goes on, as I will develop as well. I know I'm not that articulate today at all. Like I said, I'm super exhausted, but I'm really glad that I'm doing this, and I'm glad that I'm starting to track the way that things are going more, because I noticed that when you don't blog every day, like that's why it's so important to either blog every day or make a short video every day or track what's going on with your RUHCUS project, because even if you remember even if you remember like what you did, or like for me, I'm doing something every day that makes me vulnerable to people, like it makes me be more open and stuff, to face my fears of rejection and just to be more secure with who I am, because if I can't be vulnerable, then I'm not being real, So, anyways, God, I forgot what I was saying. I'm so brain dead right now. Oh, yeah, it's so important to track it, because even if you can remember what you did, like, the most important thing is working through, like, how you were feeling. Like, if you felt uncomfortable, like, why, and, like, how did you deal with that? So I think that's, like, really important. So for anybody else who's doing a RUHCUS, I think it is super important to track, to update everybody, and to at least keep a log of what you're doing and how you're feeling, most importantly, daily. Like, I think that's really important. So yes, this is my video for day 7. Super tired, super burnt out, but I feel extremely grateful for everybody who's been supportive of me, and I'm really grateful for this project that I'm taking on. So I'm probably just gonna go to sleep now or do some more homework, and I will be updating later.